It's Future Radio, Bryce. This is YTS Keys, man. You know the guests keep coming in. We're like super geeked up about it. So this next one is really special because he came all the way from New Jersey to the Chi to be in the studio with us, man, and talk management, talk a lot of different things. And the cool thing about the management thing is, man, I'm excited about him sharing some nuggets that I feel like, because a lot of artists be asking me, like, man, who's the proper manager to talk with and everything. So I'm really looking at this as an opportunity for those of you that's on live and those of you that's listening on the radio, man, to sort of get a bunch of knowledge that can help you. So who am I talking about? This is my brother Karon is in the building. Welcome to Fusion Radio, fam.
What up? How everybody doing?
Man, we super geeked up about having you, man. So before we get into your management company that you started, man, you got an awesome story about just life and some different life situations that you went through. And while you were going through those life situations, you thought like, man, I can be a beacon of light to the artists and help them. So get into like that life situation that happened and like, man, just when it hit you that, man, I should start my own management company. That whole story.
It was like, I went to college, so I wasn't dumb or stupid or anything like that, but it was like more along the route I took, and me going down the route I took what landed me in certain situations, like being behind the bars for the time I was, and me just being able to sit down and, reflect on where I went wrong in life, think about a lot of stuff in my life that, I could have did differently. But what got me in management was I was behind bars and I was on my way coming home. Like I was like less than a year shy. And my little cousin and them was doing music and he was actually gaining attraction with it. So when they gained the traction with it and everything, it was like, that was like like something, something went off in me, like, dang. And then once I started studying, like, I was in a halfway house and I was learning about music before I came home, like, and I was like really learning about it on my own, like what I was teaching myself. So it was coming to me second nature, and it was like, as soon as I jumped into it, it was like it was what I was supposed to be doing, And it was like everything came to me firsthand. I knew how to do a lot of stuff that people went to school to do and everything, like just messing with social media, learning about stuff and everything. And I basically taught myself before I did schooling, and schooling just like taught me the book stuff, the book street. They don't teach you like going through or like going through the process of things, learning it from doing it, They didn't teach me that, and I was prepared, and it was like everything just came like that. But it was like me ending up in a bad situation, which turned out to be a good situation for me because it actually woke me up.
Most definitely. So I understand the whole part of you going through certain things and that made you turn out the way you turned out, and that made you like change your mindset in some type of way. But like, what really made you be like, okay, I want to manage talent instead of necessarily, because a lot of people go through certain situations and be like, okay, I got a story. Now I want to start rapping. Yeah. But instead of you starting rapping, you want to manage people. So what made you go into that field?
My little cousins and them, they was like, they had a video out that hit like 50K. My little cousin, Young Cash, he on his way home, free him. But yeah, they had a video, there was DVD, they had a video hit like 50K. And I was in the halfway house promoting it to the people and having, watch my little cousin, they just dropped this. And then I was like, dang, I like doing it. So it kind of got me in it. But I was already a manager before that. Like, I wasn't doing a lot of stuff that management, like, was supposed to be doing because I didn't really know it. I was, like, playing with it, So, like, I really started getting into it because of them, like, and because of what they was doing. And I really got intrigued, like, oh, well, really, I seen like it can happen, like it could really happen to anybody, Like they gained attraction quick, and it was like 2 songs I think they put out, and they gained attraction like that.
So, with me being an artist and like being in the game for a couple of years, like I know in some type of way like what a manager is and what like certain tasks and certain things that you do, and how you help the artist out. But for the people that's not familiar with that, people that's not artists or like don't really know too much about the game, just explain to them like what do you do as a manager and how you
Right.
help out different artists and stuff like that.
All right, so one, you could say I'm everything, man. I'm not just a manager, but I'm about to tell you what I do for my artists. But a manager isn't supposed to be doing everything I do. But yeah, one thing I do with my artists is I teach them strategically dropping and planning. You know, number one thing is planning and strategically dropping. You don't want to be an artist out here going all rampant, dropping every day, you know, because look, Tyler the Creator once said, like, you know what I mean? He drops an album from 10 years ago that he still promotes to this day because people will drop projects and forget about a last project, you know what I mean? And you never know, like, in this, you never know what project gonna be the one. But as a manager, I do promotion, planning, basically setting up events for my artists, and it's a lot of other stuff I can tell you. But I got a little team behind me, so like I'm like connected, like where I got like press and all this other stuff you need as an artist, but blogs, you know, I'm connected to a lot of top blogs and stuff like that. But yeah, I do everything as a manager. I'm not supposed to do like a lot of managers ain't supposed to be promoting their artists like the way I do, like how I promote my artists and stuff. But honestly, like it's all on the artist too, because like I had artists like where it makes managing hard. Like when you have an artist that you constantly clash with or don't want to listen to what you giving them or don't believe in what you telling them or the planning, because like I got my little cousin Tully, you gonna play his track, but he like I set him up to where he's strategic with stuff and he's about to drop a tape, you know, so like it's a lot of planning and getting the right people involved in your project, because it's not just you that's gonna be promoting your project. It's gonna be other people like the cover art guy, like the engineers who makes the master, the production of it, you know, the studio, whatever else you do, interviews you do for that project, blog, press, everything. But yeah, as a manager, like, you know, you're really supposed to be booking and stuff along that sorts. I do like everything as a manager for my artists.
So, like, I definitely understand what you're saying about going above and beyond, but like, why do you necessarily do that? Because I feel like a lot of managers or like just people in general, they just do they share or what they like you said, like what a usual manager is supposed to be doing. But you just basically explained that you go above and beyond.
Yeah.
So why do you necessarily go above and beyond for your art?
It's like I'm gonna tell you. All right, first off, Miyagi means main intentions, young and getting it. That's what our name stands for. But when you Miyagi, you family. Like even though like a lot of people I do work with is real family, like a lot of people that's under our company ain't family either, and they're family. You get what I'm saying? Like this is a family. Like if like say if you know I'm gonna do something for you, I'm gonna go above and beyond for it because that's how I am. That's the person I am. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you the little effort because when they come around, I want you to put the same energy into me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, one hand wash the other. So like, I'll put in all this energy into all my artists. All my artists will tell you like, I'm a stand-up guy. Like, and everything I do from the heart. You know what I mean? And that's what really like, if I rock with you, I rock with you all the way. I love you. You're my brother. You know what I mean?
So I want to do a couple of things, man. I want you to definitely shout out the artists that's on the roster. Tell us a little bit about each one of them. Give out their social media where people can go and go check them out. And then one last thing. I know this sounds like a run-on, but it's not. Is we got to go back and talk about the artist Thule, man, and this single E for SB, man. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, Thule. Well, all right. SB is Shada Baby. That's our little cousin. That's Thule's brother. He just passed like a few months ago, you know. And he was young. He was 19. He didn't even get to live his life yet, really.
Wow.
You know, he just started living his life. But that's our little cousin. And like, you know, I ain't gonna mention a lot of different stuff over here, but I'm definitely Thule is like his little brother was like talented because of Thule's talented, but Thule was like more in his head, you know, he fell back a little bit from music. Like he wouldn't put all into it, you know. But his little brother passed, and that sparked something in him, you know. Like, and everybody say that pain music is the best music, like, and E for SB is just, you know, that's just a tribute for his little brother that passed.
Well, let's jump into it right now, man. It's my brother, man, Karon Miyagi, man, in the building right now. CEO of Miyagi Management, man. It's the homie Thule, man, with E for SB, man, right here on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
Long live, shout out. Show. SB gang, you already know what it is. Miyagi Management, Chop Suey, this Thule B. You know what time it is. Recipes, little bro. Hey, Lori. Anything for SB. Splash that. SG way.
I know they ain't fuck with you muddy. Leave him shitty, that boy need a huggy. I know they ain't love you bloody. Murder got swept cause that nigga a dummy. I'm a slime ball bitch, don't trust me. I'm a up it if he try to brush me. I was broke as a bitch, I was dusty. Growing up, we ain't had no money. But I promise with bro, I'm a ball. I'ma make sure they answer their calls. Had to thug it out back at the wall. Living through me, SB ain't gone. I don't care if that boy got a daughter. When I'm dead, then I'm placing an order. I lost bro, feeling that torture. He a fat minute boy and informant. Fake love so real. I lost bro, they say it's a pill. Man, these niggas, they don't know the real. He just mad cause his homies got killed. Like, they ain't showing no love when you go. But this gun on my hip ain't for show. If you run up, I'm letting it blow. Tracy McGrady, I'm up in the score. Vince Carter, I'm coming for buckets. Little bro, he was lonely and thugging. If we can't find, then I swear that we clapping his cousin. I lost auntie, I lost uncle, I lost bro, now I'm saying it's stuck. It ain't coming down, you say it's love. They show love, but they say it is love. Try to jack you, they never knew you. Call me Thule cause I got some loose screws. We forever connected, no Bluetooth. With the ops, I'ma do you. It hurt more cause I hit him that day. Then I realized it ain't the same. Man, I gotta get back to the game. SG forever, I keep it the same. SB, you my heart. You was really just going through dark. I told you just play your part. He does it on bro, he gets small like a car. You like Jimmy, and I'm Paulie. I wake up and I wish that you called me. Ain't no lacking, get him off me. Man, that nigga ain't up when he saw me. Ain't no real love in the streets. Even if they kill what they heat. Stay strong, but this shit got me weak. Got me weak, got me weak. Stay strong, but that shit got me weak. Got me weak, got me weak. Tyrese, I fell in, I go waist deep. Go waist deep.
Long live my little brother, man. SB 2 times. I miss you, Brody. I miss you, Brody.
Salute out to the homie Thule, man, in the building, man. Man, that's an awesome tribute right there. Man, that's going to take a little bit of me to compose myself, man. Because, like, for real, I felt, even though I don't know his young brother that he lost, like, just you talking about it really hit me in a certain kind of way, man, knowing that we lose so many young people here in the Shy on a regular basis, man. So, R.I.P. to his little brother, man. Real talk, man. So, you're here, man, Karon of Miyagi Management, man, in the building. So, you know, something that crossed my mind is, you came all the way from Jersey here to the Shy, man, to be in the studio and all that stuff and everything is. People listening to you obviously hear you dropping knowledge. You actually manage an artist right here from Chicago, which we'll get into his music in a second. But talk about the perception of an artist being in another city and all that stuff. How do they manage someone that may be in Chicago? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like their whole approach. Because sometimes people feel like, oh, well, he not here or she not here. So what can they really do for me?
Yeah, no, it's not like, yo, me and Mo, we built a relationship off of like, yo, we were on the audio app. That's how we first met. And we built that relationship. And like, it was just like, you know, you connect with someone. So it was like instant rapport. And like, I'm pretty sure by now he would have been said I'm not his manager if I wasn't doing anything for him. You know what I mean? But the number one thing when you managing an artist is, as a manager, you gotta believe in the artist you managing. Like, you know what I mean? So with Mo, like, I definitely was reaching out to a lot of this. Look, I reached out to you guys, definitely. And honestly, it's like on like what you could do for the artist, yeah, but some people build it off a relationship that they trust you, because a manager, you gotta trust them, you know? This the person that's gonna help you further your career. So at the end of the day, you gotta have some type of faith and trust in what he's doing and what he got for you, you know? And that's what it is. Like, I manage artists from Virginia too, you know? So, like, it's definitely the trust about it. Like, they really trust me, and, you know, I'm not gonna curse, but they mess with me, you know?
It's crazy though, cause see, I'm sitting here listening to you and stuff like that, and it seemed like you actually got a genuine heart. You actually want the best for your artists and stuff like that. And I definitely feel like that's the biggest part of being somebody manager. I feel like you gotta have the best interest for that person, because it's like you like a person's mouthpiece in some type of way. Like you go do and set up deals and all type of stuff for people. So it's like if I can't trust you with my name and my brand, then to have the best outlook for me, then how could you be my manager? So I definitely get that. So like outside of managing though, like did you ever want to do anything else, or like really want to put your forth effort into anything else besides managing though?
Yeah, well, I was like, honestly, I went to school for multiple different, I went to school for business and law, criminal justice. I went to school for business and management, you know, and I ended up leaving. So like, I was doing other things. It wasn't just, you know, managing, but managing just fell on my lap. It was like management was like my purpose, like what I'm really here for. Like, and since I started managing everything, it's like, it's weird to say, I can't really explain it, but it's like something in my gut that's been telling me the right decisions to make, you know? And I just, it's been working, bro. Like, everything's been going good. Like, I can't even complain. I don't even know how to explain to myself. I just follow what it's telling me, man. Honestly, I can't even lie to you. But yeah, I'm a genuine person, bro. I'm like one of the realest people you ever meet. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell a person, even if they my brother or whatnot, if you wrong, you wrong, you know? Like, and a lot of people is yes men. So like, a lot of people don't have their own brain to tell a person what they feel or think, you know? A lot of people just run with what the person's saying or whatever, you know?
That's what's up, man. From an artist standpoint, the artists that you manage, man, like paint that picture for us, man, like performance wise, man, like what it's like, you know, for them to perform and be part of that experience.
Honestly, I think to this day, my artist Chop, he performed. He's like real gravitational. Like every time he performed, like crowd loved him. Like people love him. Like this one show, his song, they were messing with the DJ equipment. His song got cut off. The whole crowd was like rocking out, but it's his energy he give off. And to witness this, all my artists when they performing, like to witness them doing it and to see them grow as an artist, and the stages as they get bigger and bigger, and the stages to get bigger and bigger, you know, that's just a great feeling. It's a great feeling to watch that, you know. Like it's like a proud father, but I ain't their father. Like, you know, I'm their brother, but it's like a proud father moment, you know.
Right. So outside of that, man, you know what I want to get into is that, man, like, are you taking on any new artists to manage your?
Look, I'm put this on the record right now, right? I'm in Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to the Shy. And I am looking to take on more artists. But definitely come correct, man. Like, you know, you can't be you can't be half stepping, because before I manage a lot of the artists I do manage, I watched them. Like, I watched what they was doing, their progress, everything, and the process and how hard they work. You get what I'm saying? Because you could tell off of social media, it'll tell you how hard someone works or what they doing. A lot of artists ain't doing anything, you know? Like, they don't even have the first clue of what to do. They just know to go to the studio, record music, drop something. Hopefully it catches. If not, go do it again. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely taking on new artists. I'm definitely.
And how can they reach out to you if they're interested?
You can hit the Miyagi Management, MIYAGI page on Instagram, or you can hit my personal page, Karon Reed, on Facebook, Miyagi Chop Suey on Instagram. Whatever you could reach me at, you know. But that's all of the tags right there.
So like, I was listening to your process and it, like how you go about picking your artists and stuff like that. So it seems like you want not so much like a specific type of artist, but your artist gotta have a specific type of mindset as far as like working.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I'm a person, like, and I can read people real good. Like, I can tell when someone's being fake. I can tell when it's genuine. I can tell, like, it's weird, but I can tell that, you know? And that's the reason why we just dropped a few artists off our management now. But it was a lot of different stuff going on. But I'm going to tell you this, like, they don't have to have a specific mindset or anything because everybody got their own mindset, but they definitely, like, with being open to certain different things, they gotta be open, like, cause a lot of artists ain't open. They just want to do it their way, how they been doing it or whatnot, you know. And then when they start working with someone or get a manager, they expect the manager, since you're my manager, you gonna just go with what I've been doing that's been getting me nowhere. That's not me. I'm not doing that. We gonna elevate. If we gonna do this, we gonna do it the right way. We're gonna try and get you monetized. We're gonna try to get you paid off of your content. We're gonna try to do everything the right way. Cause what's the point making music for free? You know what I mean? You putting out content for free. I can show you payments from Facebook and Instagram right now off of my bank account. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't no joke. Y'all think y'all can get paid off of this stuff? Y'all doing this shit for free? Like, what's the point of that?
Nah, it's you definitely, I ain't gonna lie, you definitely came in here, you dropped a lot of gems today. A lot of gems. Cause that's one thing I like though, when like different people we interview and stuff like that. I like when they come and give like knowledge to people, cause you never know, like the stuff that you just said could have helped me out. It could have helped her out. Like, you never know, like the different things that you just said, or you probably could have changed our mindsets and made us look at either certain situations or certain people differently just based off what you said. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. So one thing I did want to ask you though, so like, so are you from like New Jersey?
Yeah, I'm born and raised from New Jersey.
So like, how do you like this shot? Like, I know this is probably not your first time being out here, but like,
Nah, it is.
This your first time being out here?
Hell yeah. But yo, look, I love the shot. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. I love the shot. Like, and I follow like what's going on out here. So like, you know, one thing, like, I'll be wanting to like make a difference and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people I deal with, like, I'll be wanting to make a difference in their life. I want them to change their life, like to be able to better themselves, do better with yourself. You know what I mean? And Chicago, I definitely want to help. Like it's a lot of people out here down bad. It's a lot of people out here struggling and whatnot. I'm lit on Clubhouse, the audio app. So like I'm on there with a lot of Chicago people too. So like I'm locked in with a lot of Chicago people, but it's like y'all just out here is like, all right, it's like a personal image that's put out there to the media and the public. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where y'all looked at as bad, or y'all got all this stuff going on, and it's really not that. Me knowing from the hood myself, you know what I mean? Me knowing it's not just that. I understand that. You know what I mean? I just really want to make a way for a lot of people that's struggling out there. People that's trying to come up in music. Like, because you got people that'll lead them on. Oh, pay me this, and I'll do this for you. And it doesn't get them nowhere. Pay me this, and I'll do promotion, give them fake views. Pay me this, and do that. You know, it does. Like, I want people to see that this real. Like, you just gotta know how to go about it and do it.
Okay. So, just before we get up out of here, you feel me? Like I said, you dropped a lot of good knowledge, and you definitely put the people on with a lot of new information that I feel like as an artist that you need to know. But just before we get up out of here, just drop one more gem, just get the people that's out there listening and all the different artists, just get them some type of advice as a manager that you feel like that all artists should know in some type of way.
Well, one thing, let me see, cause I have, that's crazy you said that, cause I definitely had one where I was gonna give, and I'm trying to think. Let me see. Honestly, running YouTube ads, if you or Google ads, you know, just running ads period on your music. You know what I mean? Like when you drop a video on YouTube, like of course these big labels got money to promote their stuff, put money behind their stuff. You know, you being an independent artist, you gotta learn how to budget. And if you got a real life, we understand that. But when you doing music, you seeing a bigger way out. Like you seeing something you not just love doing, but you seeing you can make it. You believe in yourself when you're doing your craft, right? So why not put the money into yourself and try and get yourself to that next level without no major label? You know, the only thing the major labels have between independency and being signed is the money. That's it. If they ain't had the money, they'll be right where we at.
Exactly, man. Exactly. That's a real gem right there, a real bar. You feel me? I'm definitely glad for you sharing that. So But just before we finish this interview and you get up out of here, just go ahead and get the people out your social medias and stuff like that so they could chop it up with you, tune into your movement, and then, like, you never know. It might be an artist that's listening to it right now that might want to do some work with you and link in with you. So just get them on your social media so they can tune in with you.
Definitely Miyagi Boy _ Chop Suey 5, CHOPSUEY 5, and my Instagram is Karon Reed, KARON. My last name Reed, REID. You can contact me on either page. You know, I ain't gonna get my number on this, but you know.
It's all good, man. So, look, one of the artists that you manage, man, that we definitely, plan on having him on real soon is Mo, man. Talk to us about Mo Moolah, man.
Mo Moolah, shout out to my guy, man. Mo Moolah, man. He from Chicago. The story with Mo is Mo actually got songs with FPG Duck. He got songs with JG Ruga. He got songs with multiple people in the Chi that's famous in the Chi scene. So he around FPG Dutchy, all these other guys he got songs with and everything. But Mo, he been shot twice. You know, he almost died both times. You know, and he's just been, you know, trying to grind and working, man. He got a lot of unreleased stuff. He's been working with his cousin Smiles lately. They got a hot track coming out that's actually a lot of people is gonna be backing or waiting for it to come out, you know. And I was gonna send y'all that, but I can't. That's gonna be it. I can't. But but yeah, Mo yeah, he from Chicago, man. He's just been working and grinding, man. You know, and he definitely got some unreleased in the tuck.
All right, so there's peas in the basement. Talk to me about peas in the basement, man. What you know about, man? Why y'all laughing at me? I'm just reading what the title of the song is. Peas in the basement.
Just like it said, man. Them peas in the basement. We on a blogging on the app.
All right, man. This Fusion Radio. Brian Stinson. Karon Miyagi, man. Appreciate you, brother, so much for coming through, man. Making that trip from Jersey to the Chi. Our homie, man, Mo Moolah. I'm going to try to stop laughing. Peas in the basement and see he is right now.
Shout out to Fiji.
Got blood on my hands, told her that it came from paper. She like Molly, she like Zans when we fuck. She ain't taking I'm from the block, he from the abs. There's a difference where we came he ain't like me, I smell like trees. I need them off. Fragrance cologne, I call it trap. It smell like peas in the basement. No PS5, he stay alive if he don't run up on that place. Don't you proud if you ain't posted on your page, bitch. No black amount, get smoke, your name go on that pavement. We just come and Drake you, we expose the fake you. Prop you on that table and we start at your ankle. I got blood on my hands, told her that it came from paper. She like Molly, she like Zans when we fuck. She ain't taking I'm from the block, he from the abs. There's a difference where we came he ain't like me, I smell like trees. I need them all for fragrance.
Phone him really grave, dig. You pillow talking on that lame shit. We just caught him walking, he ain't make it. Draco hit his face, bitch. We just left him faceless. If you drop the low, SOS all limitations. Struggled all my life, I came from nothing with a rage bit. And when I got it, only came from that patience. Get all type of money, yeah. I ain't no racist. Mo Moolah, money is my only language.
I got blood on my hands, told her that it came from paper. She like Molly, she like Zans when we fuck. She ain't taking I'm from the block, he from the abs. There's a difference where we came he ain't like me, I smell like trees. I need them off. Fragrance cologne, I call it trap. It smell like peas in the basement. No PS5, he stay alive if he don't run up on that place. You proud if you ain't posted on your page. No black amount, get smoke, your name go on that pavement.